background you come from, or if you have no background at all, you'll find that Kuntal-Silat is actually a natural motion system that's designed around the way the body actually works. So you don't really have to learn anything new. All you have to do is to strengthen the structure that you were created with and learn how to use it properly in proper balance and precision and awareness of where your entire body is at all times. Right from your toes right up to the hair on your chinny chin or head or whatever. The idea is always training. You're always doing the same thing so that your motions, your responses to attacks, that just the way you do things is very consistent. And when you put it into slow motion, you can see where all of the elements of a proper defense are intact at almost every instant of every attack that comes my direction. You see that application of the training, the daily constant training of doing things the way that you want to be able to do them in a fight. You want to have leg work that will support you. You want to have handwork that's not only strong and precise, but also very quick. So that timing is a matter of your choice, not anyone else's. The structure that you find your opponent in is also of critical import in the Kuntal-Silat perspective. Having the ability to change what your opponent is thinking of doing is a wonderful advantage. And some of the things in Kuntal-Silat that look like absolutely nothing are actually phenomenal techniques. It's just a matter of knowing how to apply these things and where to apply them. And this comes through daily, constant practice. So your feet are always right where you know where they are. Your hands are always right where you know that they are. Everything in your body is consistent so that you can worry about a whole lot of other things than wondering if your feet are going to be in the right position when you're ready to hit something or change somebody's direction or way of thinking about things. So Kuntal-Silat.
And then angle 2. Angle 1 is the diagonal downward on the forehand, and angle 2 is the diagonal downward on the backhand. Basically, all we're doing is making a big X right in front of the body. All right, this is our first drill. Drill number 2, let's take a look at the horizontals. From here, we're going across and across. So forehand horizontal, backhand horizontal. This one's really gonna work that hip and shoulder rotation and really getting the torso to rotate all the way through. You can strike this one high, right through the head. You can strike this one to the middle, or you can go low, all the way down to the knees. All right, drill number 3. We're going up the X this time. So we're gonna hit what we call an angle 3 here at College Center. So we're coming up the X on the forehand side, and then we call an angle 4, which is up the X on the backhand side. So we have 3 and 4. Okay? When you're doing this strike, you want the pinky to be leading. You pull through, and you want nice, clean cuts, as if you had that bolo or that sword. Drill number 4, we're gonna go what we call a broken 1, and then we're gonna cut this right down the vertical. So 1 to vertical, 1 to vertical, 1 to vertical. When you do this vertical strike, make sure that your hand is a little bit off the line, so that way you clear your leg and you don't accidentally run this thing right into your kneecap. Doesn't feel good, right? So So we're gonna go with this broken and then vertical. Broken, vertical. Drill number 4, part B. We gotta do the same thing, but this time on the backhand. So we're gonna go broken 2 to the vertical on the backhand. All right, drill number 5. We're going redondo on the horizontal line all the way around the head. So all the way through, bop, bop, all the way through. It's just a circular strike that's repeating over and over again. Once we've worked all 5 of these drills individually, now we can go ahead and start blending them together and create the free flow, or what we call carenza. So from here, just start off on that first drill nice and easy, and just transition between the drills in numerical order first. Bop. Then round number 2, start mixing it up. Start nice and slow. As you get the feel for it, slowly pick it up. And this is a lot of fun because you get to experiment with all the different transitions between all these different drills. All right, there you got it. Super basic drills, only working through 5 of them. But as you can see, you can develop with a backhand strike, feet together right here on that forehand number 1 strike. I'm gonna drop it back. I'm gonna step out on the 4, that backhand strike, come back all the way in, feet under the hips on that 1. They don't have to touch, but under the hips. Drop it back. I'm gonna step out, 4 and 1, bring it back. 4 and 1, bring it back. Okay, just work this out. Now, the main thing is that we want to coordinate right here. Stepping out on the 4, hit on that 1 as that feet come back under your hips, right? The right foot's traveling up, meeting your left. Come back, switch, step out on that 4, feet together on that 1. Switch, step out, feet together. 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 Remember, they don't have to touch, but they should return back underneath your hips. So that way you have some stabilization, but you're mobile and you can continue on as we expand the footwork geometry, my friends. All right, once you got the sticks down, grab 2 knives. You can do this in both forward grip or sock or reverse grip pakal. I'll do it in pakal, same exact movements. I'm gonna start off on the 2. I'm gonna strike the backhand, starting on the 2, bring my feet together on the 1. Come back, replace. Step out on that 2, feet together, back on that 1. Step out, replace. Left hand, left foot, as I step left 45, I'll initiate. Then the right hand. Right 45, right foot, right hand on the number 2 initiates. Come back on that 1, all right? And just switch it out. Bang, bang, bang. Here, there, everywhere you go. All right, once you can do it with the sticks, with the knives, same thing with the empty hands. I'm gonna step in with the 2. It follows exactly like the knife. Feet together on that slap of the number 1. I'm gonna step out, hacking with the forearm with that 2. Feet together as I slap that number 1. So 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And then later, we'll finish this up with more footwork. Gear it back up. Let's do another round. If you like my fancy sticks, check these out. I'm using a weighted stick. It's a little bit heavier. These are steel sticks I got from my good friend Kyle over at Karate Mart. If you want to grab a pair for your own training, that way you're getting a lot of good wrist and forearm conditioning. And it really makes sure that you have to have really good striking mechanics when you're striking something heavier. But if you want to grab a pair of these sticks just like I'm using here, I have a link in the description below. You can go ahead and grab yourself one or a pair, and then you can really do this drill like this, get some good conditioning work. All right, let's give it a go. Starting off in that chamber position. 4-1. Boom. To the left. To the right. Step and strike. Step and strike. At the same time. Both feet. Both weapons. Once you get a bunch of these in, maybe 10, 20, 30 reps. Drop them. Grab your knives. 2 and 1. Speed and power. Go. 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 Drop your knives. Back to the empty hands. To the pangama. Hack and slap. Hack, slap. Hack, slap. All the way to the burnout.